My name is Maria Ángel Machado, but I just go by Mary here at SDSU. I'm an international student from Venezuela, and I'm a grad student right now. And I'm currently the project manager for the NASA Lunabotics team here at the Robotics Club. 2 years ago, the Robotics Club was able to compete in the ball shot competition, and we won that competition. And from there, the club wanted to expand and take a new challenge, and we found out about the NASA Lunabotics competition. So we were really interested in it just because it was a really big project that takes over like a year of designing, building, and more than just building a robot was also doing presentations, doing outreach, and also writing a paper about our design and how we got from nothing to an actual bot. For me personally, I have grown a lot as a person and also in my technical or what I want to do outside of school. I didn't really know that project manager was something that I will be good at or that I was interested in. So when I got the opportunity to be part of the club and have this position, it has been great to see the overall. You don't just focus on one thing at the time. You get to see the bigger picture of what's going on in all of the teams and how everything is going to end up at the end when you have to compete.
My name is Nick Dagan. I'm a mechanical engineering sophomore this year here at SDSU, and I am the mechanical team lead for the NASA Lunabotics project. As a broad generalization, the mechanical team is responsible for any moving part on the robot. More specifically, there are subsections and subassemblies of the robots like the chassis, the excavation subsystem, the separation system, and things like that. And we're responsible for all aspects of that and the correct functionality for each of them. My favorite part about robotics is probably the relationships that I've built through the club. I've had the opportunity to meet a very diverse group of people that I most likely wouldn't have met had I not joined robotics. For instance, I've learned a lot about electrical engineering despite me being a mechanical, and that's allowed me to broaden my viewpoints, and it impacts the way I design because now I'm not only thinking, what do I need to do mechanically to make this part work? What do I need to do to ensure that it's easier on the electrical engineers as well?
My name's Connor Olson. I'm a freshman mechanical engineer here at South Dakota State University, and I am a member of the mechanical team on Lunabotics. As a freshman here at South Dakota State University, it's been surprisingly engaging with everything I've been involved in, especially with the Robotics Club, because right away you start meeting people, getting involved, learning engineering software and 3D modeling, and just overall getting hands-on, which is a great thing starting off as a freshman. And it's a great way to meet people who are further up on the road as a mechanical engineer also, or in the same major as you, so you can start learning what to prepare yourself in and just help you along the way. And it's great for contacts and hands-on experience. I'd say one of the highlights of the team was when we redesigned our pulleys and we actually made them out of aluminum versus the 3D printed plastic, because it held up a lot better, and we went from struggling digging to digging just perfectly and bringing up more than we actually wanted to. We had to tone back a little.
My name is Joel Byers. I'm a sophomore computer science student, and I'm the software team lead for the NASA Lunabotics project here at the SDSU Robotics Club. So my team is in charge of all of the electrical components and the software that's running on the robot. And we're divided kind of into two sections, the electrical and the software. We got a couple guys in electrical, and the rest of the team right now is primarily software, and that's just kind of where we're at in the project. My favorite part, obviously, is when you see it all kind of come together for the first time. You spend so much time just with prototypes and trying to get it, just do something. When it all comes together and you see the culmination of all your hard work, that's when it really starts to pay off. And then you can start doing the fun stuff this didn't work really well, so now we can tweak this a little bit, and you get a lot of that hands-on engineering field stuff going on.
I'm John Christensen. I'm a freshman mechanical engineer, and I work on the Lunabotics mechanical team doing the 3D printing. It's been a great experience to grow the 3D printing aspect of our project from having 3 printers that were broken to now our 8th printer on the way. It's been a great learning experience for me and everyone else on the team. We use it a lot for some of our parts that we need to be lightweight to meet weight restraints. for ease of manufacturing. Some of these parts, we don't have the materials, the time, or it's just impossible to manufacture them. And we've gotten into using some more specialty filaments so we can actually design parts to be made with materials that are right for the application. I'd say one of the most fun aspects about the Robotics Club is just you get everyone in a room and you're collaborating, you're working together, and you're just having a great time doing it. It's not a job. Everyone loves being there. We put time in outside of robotics just because we love what we do. And it's nice to have a place you can go and spend 20 hours a week with a group of kids and you have fun, you get work done.